I ride a shiny escalator to a shiny floor. I notice the rectangular walls and the perpendicular floor. I knock on a mint tea drinking receptionist's head, and I walk through another tribute to narcissism and wait 5 minutes while my editor enjoys the space before meeting me when he thinks he is God. He scans my last draft. He says, "We can't print this. You called George W. Bush a dirty fucker." And I say, "I meant to call him a dirty little fucker actually, but I didn't think you'd print it." He says, "Well, no, we can't print that." And I ask, "Why not?" And he says, "Because we can't." And I say, but the first thing he did when he got into this wanker character was try to cut off funding to agencies in third world countries that gave out birth control. And the editor god goes, "So what?" And I say, "Geez, don't you think the surrealists would be disappointed in us?" And he says, "What, those crazy little fuckers?" And that's when I dack him, because we can no longer deny that Australia is unconscious. He falls to the floor. I look at the rectangular piece of hard green slate, and I think that's what you get for falling down on the wrong side of beauty. And then I apologise to the floor, because it doesn't deserve being in such a stuck-up place. I leave through a rectangular frame that even the sun knows not to go near. My editor calls me. He apologises for being a useless piece of shit. He says he's sorry for falling down on the wrong side of beauty and for being corrupt and thinking he was valuable. I tell him, no one is special. The other day I was driving down the road, and a bird suddenly flew into my headlight and died. For 2 kilometres, another bird followed the car, swooping and swerving, waiting for its friend to emerge from the dirty big tank of a vehicle. And then the bird got more desperate in its swooping and its swerving, and then it gave up. And that night, I dreamt about the bird, looking for its lost friend, its lost lover, and I felt like a little fucker. Turn the page, deal with that. Put down letters A through to Z and try to imagine a place beyond this fixed place. I dare you. I refute the constructed highways, the laws of bliss handed down. How do I know your perfumed words are real? Because if there's one thing that comes up against you and me, it's the way you talk, as if words don't matter.